WGS, like I said, they don't have a win on it so far in the season, but they've only played it once. They did play it during the open qualifier in the round of 16. That was also a loss to Holy Moly. So you can kind of read into that, but Holy Moly's also beaten Onslayers on this map.
Sure.
So, you know, it could just be that Holy Moly is just so damn good at Split that you don't have to really be too concerned for WGS.
All right, HANN sees the first peek out there from Chibab, takes a shot, gets away. Chibab slowly combing the edges over here of a Rams. And a pop kill there from GODLIKE and a backup, making them think twice about pushing into A any further.
GODLIKE's been looking good, so good as of late. And I mean, that pop flash doesn't even hit Chibab, but he still manages to just swing out, get that kill. As the wall going to be broken down here in mid. Sylvan, ooh. See anything, or does he? Or his spidey sense is tingling.
Sylvan also with a shutdown here. Right now, the defender side of the map so far impregnable. Probably the last attempt here for the first round from MARU Gaming. Will be here at B Garage. Sylvan will have to defend the next wave as they try to come in. A flash.
Flash finds nothing, and that's the slow field.
All right, well, he did the work. It's just Nakji. Can't even get that spike.
Oh, okay, snap in. I mean, a nice shot to at least, you know, get one step closer to that ultimate and what have you. So good aiming there from Nakji at the very end. But yeah, I mean, they are not prepared at all for that trademark just around the corner. It's posted up on the box. It gets the slow field down. Makes it that much easier for Sylvan to just scoop those kills.
And this was really the start of it there, was the shutdown on a Chibab. You know, Chibab's there to try to get kills and then draw crosshairs away so that the rest of the team can flood through, but it didn't work. And then Sylvan here with just such a commanding performance, shutting everything else down. And so it's going to be a much tougher round 2 here for MARU Gaming. Let's see what plans they have.
Send the flash up, don't spot anything. HANN waiting around the corner, tries to reaggress, and whew, it's a bit messy.
Bit of a jet off over there.
Chibab gets the kill all the same, but here's Luke now getting involved.
Oh my God, that was funny. All right, Luke takes out Chibab. Oh my God! All right, Nakji kills Luke. That was the way the game was always supposed to look, guys.
We're in silly territory, but they actually could bring this back.
Yeah,
they've got a Spectre, they've got a Marshall in their versus 2. They have the man advantage. I mean, Nakji, a sliver of HP, so any damage his way will take him out of the fight, but this is huge.
Honestly, man, it's iRdy with a ghost here. I mean, it's not a...
Actually, the heals are available too. Delta's going to top him up. So Nakji back to basically full.
They basically gave it enough time that it could seem like it would have been a pushback into B, but not the case. They're going to be coming here into A. And again, it's just iRdy with a ghost. And iRdy, for a second, looks like he was going to rotate back over here. But upon hearing the dog come through, oh my God.
Yeah, it doesn't get the spot onto iRdy, and Nakji not prepared. So healing be damned.
Bit of a surprise angle here. All right. iRdy going to back up. Heals up.
They're running out of time. Paranoia does not hit Delta.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, ho, ho!
Well,
I can't believe that went that well for iRdy. I mean, when I was casting that, I'm like, well, I mean, it's not the best gun to have compared to some of the other stuff, but apparently it's fine if you're iRdy.
Yeah, I mean, he just gets that opening pick on the Nakji is so huge. And then...
It's too bad, too, because, you know, WGS, they, on paper, could have taken that. You know what I mean? They had a lead. They even got onto the site, but just with such crazy gunplay there from iRdy. And some wonkiness, some wonkery going on at the start of this round.
Yeah, I mean, once this kill happens, you have to be ready for the push. So Delta having the guiding light out in his hands is just a mismanagement of abilities and showing that he's not quite fully prepared for the rush. And you have to expect it when you're in that 1v2 scenario and they just took down your teammate. You need to be ready for them to push that corner of elbow. You've got the spike planted. If anything, pull back, get behind the side and the back of the site, and then throw the guiding light. So a little bit of a mistake there from Delta, cost them that round.
All right, Chibab going to push up into heaven and fake it out, drop back down.
Oh, I'm ready. Continues to live up to the name. Now Chibab dead.
Just Delta planting here. It's dire straits right now for MARU Gaming. both behind pillar for now.
This is going to hurt considerably if they lose this round. They need to at least get some kills to make this somewhat worth it.
Oh.
Cloud now.
There, HANN now looking. And that's going to be it.
Yeah, no strike.
Easy closer there for WGS, a third win. And not our normal tit for tat anymore.
No.
In the map split here. We did not have that third win. And it was actually a crushing loss, by the way, for MARU Gaming, only getting a kill on one player.
Yeah, they narrowly avoid being flawless, and that is not going to be good enough because, I mean, plenty of people now on the side of WGS are going to be stacked with cash. I mean, if you could have somehow gotten the operator out of the fight and made it unrecoverable, that would have been, you know, obviously immensely better than what happened here, but it just was not possible at all. Quick's holding there at elbow, gets godlike, but that's as good as it gets. And you can see here the money value is just going to be stacking up, as iRdy is just sitting on 4,100 because he's 6-0. You know, he's just been fragging out of control. He's got the res already available. So moving into this round, if they do suffer a loss early on, they can just pop that. As HANN pops Delta.
Yeah, HANN is just running around the map, scoping down MARU Gaming right before the round could even start. Now, this is a budget round. It always feels terrible when you're on the attacking side and you got to knife the ice wall. We're going to make each block a little bit. Oh, dude! HANN, stop!
I mean, he's just pushing in. There's not even utility to back him up. Speaking of utility, there's the pop flash.
Yeah.
Nakji taking
right
down.
Now.
That was one of the rifles that they had in this round. Now,
MARU
now
Gaming looking like a couple of stormtroopers right now. This is getting rough.
Look to nullify. Push. Okay, I was going to say, if Chibab can get this headshot, it would be nasty, but HANN's just looking on point right now with the operator. Can he get a fourth kill is the question, or does somebody else get it right now? GwangUh rotating in towards garage, and I mean, clearing this position would be truly impressive, if not impossible. They can't get it done.
Oh, man. 4-0 right now, WGS right in that wave. The fifth round, though, is another opportunity for MARU to start something. The problem is that the last two rounds, it's okay to lose, but the way they're losing is looking rough. It was a bit humiliating.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, not this last round, but the one before. Like, you come in with that first rifle purchase, you need to be finding some value. Getting only a single kill when you have that advantage is pretty much unacceptable. Jump across, unspotted Chibab. I'm sure Chibab saw him as well, but they could just bang him through the wall. Instead, they're going to try to go for this push. Forward hold, Delta comes up with one.
Oh, man, and the res over here from WGS, snowballing the edge.
And they try to bait him out. The res forces him to swing. They get some spam damage through GwangUh there. So he's down to 70 HP, and now 5 members back alive once again for WGS as they look for that 5th round as well. And it just in the blink of an eye. 3 members gone. Thanos snapped his fingers.
Yeah, they got Thanos, dude. It's rough. And so a likely 5th round win here for WGS. HANN keeps doing this too.
Oh.
Get the Valorant trumpets ready.
All right.
What is that? Is that a trumpet? The instrument that plays when you get a kill in Valorant?
I don't know.
What instrument is that?
Which one? I mean,
The an organ and maybe a.
I don't know what that would be actually.
These guys don't even know their instruments, man. Why are they allowed to cast this game?
I'll have to listen for it, see what it sounds the most like.
Now, it's just GwangUh. This round is going to end. GwangUh actually going to hide in this little nook just by spawn. Going into the 6th round, I'm getting more and more worried here for MARU Gaming. We do have, especially on some split games, moments where like a team cannot get a break on the attacking side if the defense is too good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this is what I was saying. Like, when you're WGS, you're getting taken to this map. You, of course, and he loses it at the last second.
No.
I mean,
Hey, look.
I don't blame him for trying to go for that play. You think you're going to catch him off guard, but Luke has been so on point today.
Yeah. Dude,
Oh,
MARU
boy.
Gaming is getting melted right now.
Yeah.
They're getting microwaved. This is brutal. WGS even getting that last kill onto them. Again, We're going to go to round 6. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to have a timeout. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's, you know, moments like this can be demoralizing, but the most important part about being a pro team is being able to brush it off and figure out what's next and not letting this kind of mental plaque build up.
Yeah.
As each round sort of could cement more of a sensation of loss. How are they gonna pull it back? Now, this round, they're gonna have good guns, but they need to have good entry, which they haven't had so far.
Yeah, it just feels really dysfunctional right now. Split apart. I think maybe that first map loss, it might be affecting them a little bit more than we may have anticipated because things just aren't looking good, and that's why you have this timeout called. Anox comes out on stage, gonna look to chat these guys up, be like, "Hey, look, it's okay. Second full, rifle purchase coming into this. We do need to win this round, but here's where our weaknesses lie. Here are the tendencies that I'm noticing from WGS, and these are the angles that we need to watch out for." Hopefully, it's enough and it's pushed out to the players, clearly enough that they can fully grasp it and then execute on the plan. But they need something. They need a win, and they need it soon.
Yeah, if not, this could become just extremely one-sided. And then it's just going to be about, like, all right, when we're on the other side, we better make this work, while having the ghosts of the first half still there. And again, kind of an alternative opening here on the defender's side, actually pushing down into mid and using their utility advantage to kind of flood, the attacking side.
Oh, look for the pop flash. Nobody there to receive it. There's Chibab still trying to aggress forward. See, what do they want to do? This trademark just around the corner. Going to catch them. They make their way through. They spot it. Cleared.
GODLIKE lurks over here in the bottom of vents. So they may be going for that audible double drop to try to draw attention over to B.
Okay, they hear him rotating.
Without committing? Oh, are they actually going to commit?
No, they'll move up because they heard him move away. Gets pulled back over into elbow once this gets sat in the sight. Oh, they still need to get past Luke.
Okay, so Luke gonna have to go back towards screens here. And they're gonna spill up from A heaven.
Nice flying. I mean, all the utility coming out right now. Trying to get them in onto the site, but GODLIKE, he managed to find one before falling.
They don't have that spike onto the site yet, though. The Viper's gonna run back up into heaven.
And there's a pickup. GODLIKE's back into the mix.
Yeah,
Four members
here.
strong still. And these hard hits from MARU are just not working out.
Oh, Sylvan!
Oh.
GwangUh again.
Outlurks the lurker.
It's not uncommon for the Astra to be the last player remaining here. Grabs a spike. You could try to go to B, but you'd be running through HANN.
There's just no time.
Oh, no, never mind. There's not enough time. What am I saying? So this is going to be 6-0.
I mean, he just wants to be able to hold on to this. Wasn't able to pull it off last time. There's an approach from HANN right at ropes. I mean, does he actually peek this? He's got the shorty! Oh, but that's going to be the operator lost. They don't recover it, so now they have to buy that back. I mean, it's whatever. WGS has, more money than God right now, but
well, I mean, that's the thing, right? Is like that did not go well, but when things are point-wise going as well as they are, you have a lot of room to make mistakes. And so there's going to be another operator here.
Yeah.
As we go into round 7.
I'm ready. He's just like, I got it for you.
And, MARU Gaming, man, it's going to be another budget round.
Need to have something here, and oh boy. Just shoots him right out of the air.
Yeah. Where are your floating knives now?
This is devastating. Absolute and utter domination here at the hands of WGS so far.
Don't do it, Delta.
Oh, showed a little bit of leg.
Saying, give me Valorant kill sounds. There's another one.
I guess it's just a bell, right? Or like
it's a bell?
Yeah, it sounds like a bell. Well, there it is. A flawless round.
Yeah, I mean, a beautiful round from them there. But again, an expected one as we go to, round 8 now, I believe. And so
yeah,
this has been, so far, frankly, a little bit humiliating here for MARU. I mean, once the operator got over here into the hands of HANN, and you're seeing it exhibited right over here. It's op peak kill. And where are you going to get that spike to if you're dropping 1 or 2 players every time with the operator? And also the jet rotation with the operator has been very good too. To kind of randomize that to where they don't know which spot they can peek into.
Yeah, I mean, you can't just sit in one spot and continue to peek and expect to always be able to get value. Dash in, and Luke, he manages to get that kill, and Sylvan is holding it down from backside. Luke now shifted up onto the Raptors. He pushes out of the Nebula, and he instantly finds 2 more. Wicks! Wicks just popped the, he just popped the pit.
Yeah, that's it. Nakji soloing it now. Gonna loop around ramps. They have a double stack. Nakji decides to back down. And I mean, this round ends like so many of our other rounds have started, with HANN getting that operator pick off. And things are really, I feel like, beginning to deflate over here onto the MARU gaming side.
This is
right?
this has turned into a Greek tragedy. Like, there's no upside right now at all for MARU. It's just devastatingly, it's just depressing. Everything that's occurring right now,
you know what it is? It's like,
not going their way.
I've said this before in cast, but it's like sometimes you have an epic battle between 2 heroes, and then other games can be like a lion eating a gazelle.
Yeah.
I feel like right now we're seeing MARU gaming as that gazelle just being consumed.
It's a pack of lions and 1 gazelle.
Yeah. It's a lion with an operator shooting gazelles, is what I'm trying to say. So, this is...
There's the jiggle.
Again, another really quiet start here. I mean, you can't blame MARU either. I mean, anywhere they've peaked has kind of backfired here. So, that burden of split, you know, again, you have to have a good infiltration. Oh, is that? Oh, there's a crack there. I didn't know you could actually fire through that kind of setup to get to the other side of the ice wall.
Well, Sylvan got the kill there. Chibab unable to line him up. So it's just another member lost. Long ship of the spike over through the spawn.
Yeah.
Have to bring it all the way across to A.
And once they get to A, they're going to have to commit to here. B's not going to be an option with the amount of time they have. So they're going to have Astra set up the smokes, and they're going to try to do a push. Sylvan going to set up the same position Luke had earlier.
Oh,
and this is
my
apparently
God.
a tough spot for MARU to try to cover.
It's, whoever's playing on Rafters, like when that push comes in, they're just always good for 2. Luke just did it. Sylvan just did it. That's just the hot spot right now, I guess.
Oh,
GwangUh, he will have a parting gift for Sylvan, but I mean, does this just end up being a shutout? Like,
well, you know, it's crazy, Achilleos. Like, 13-0s really don't happen that often, right?
No, no, they don't.
But this could be one of them, and you're really seeing, I think, a dominant first 5 rounds here from WGS, and now MARU Gaming is starved of opportunities, and I think, frankly, starved of confidence here. They've lost almost every early game peak wherever. Could Nakji bring it back with a peak over here?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've maybe had 2 13-0s this entire season. DRX versus Desperado was one of those. But, I mean, this is just absolute brutality. Big Mark's cleared the pullback. Now the peak! Nakji gets the collat! Luke and Sylvan both annihilated.
Is this going to be the start? Nakji dropping godlike. Just 2 WGS players remaining. And neither of them with scopes down mid.
It's only got 1 more bullet left in the chamber. Obviously, though, there's plenty of guns that they could pick up if they didn't have them already.
Let's not forget what iRdy did to MARU Gaming earlier on in the first half here with just a ghost. He's got a phantom now. It's like some kind of a super ghost.
Dog checks, doesn't spot anything. I'm ready, just playing well into the back of the garage.
One of the supernatural named weapons. So they flash, and he's going to be in B main here.
They don't know that he's not backside. They have to clear that first. They'll swing, and now they can suspect that he's going to be in garage. And HANN, does he get caught off guard here? Nakji slips back around, and HANN scopes in!
What?
Quick scopes, hits him. Now
just
suddenly
shoots to the left of the dome.
2v3. HANN picks up a Vandal. He's got the Blade Storm as well. He pops it. Can he play into this? Can they make it work?
Oh,
Jumps
whips
out.
it.
Doesn't get it. Wix finds the kill. Now it's just iRdy. Gets one. And there you go.
All right. I'll tell you what, though,
Ooh.
man. WGS making MARU Gaming work for that one. They narrowly survived that round with 2 agents remaining, making the score 9-1. And, I mean, that gives us only 2 rounds left.
They could make the 9-3 happen. Which,
So MARU literally got 2 with 1 shot back there. Now that we're getting another clip of it. So,
yeah, great collab there from Nakji.
yeah.
I mean, HANN, quick reactions, but not quick enough to find Wix when he swung around that corner with the Blade Storm out. So, still, I mean, 9-1, with plenty of cash to work off of with these last few rounds. WGS absolutely could end this with, you know, a 10-2 or an 11-1 scoreline if they can string the next 2 together. If you get the 9-3 as MARU, honestly, it doesn't feel that bad on split as you get ready to go to the defender's side.
Sure. 9-3 would be amazing.
It's just, there's not a lot of confidence instilled because some of these rounds, most of them, have not been close.
Yeah, well, a lot of this comes down to HANN and these peaks. And HANN is playing, I want to say godlike right now, but that's another agent's name. But you get what I'm trying to articulate here. I mean, he is playing out of his mind.
He's just playing both characters, actually.
Yeah.
He's actually playing godlike. He's just functioning both computers
Got one mouse with
simultaneously.
each hand and the keyboard's at his feet.
Yeah. I would kill to see somebody actually be able to do that.
Delta going to come down here. Luke is ready. They smoke it out.
Okay, the dog.
Yeah.
Takes a shot. Forces the position. Wix pushes right off
Oh,
the back
wow.
of it. Gets that punish. Good fight as well. But iRdy, he actually just pushes out into the poison.
But it's going to be A site where they want to go.
But they have to get through HANN. Oh,
Oh!
Up. Gets one. Chibab trades it back. Up shot for an up shot. 3v3.
It's not impossible.
Running low on time.
10 seconds remain. Spike going to be planted just up behind pillar. And this is going to be a retake here from WGS. Again, if MARU Gaming can win this, it's going to be insane. It's going to be the start.
Oh,
Oh, it misses! Chibab drops that opportunity to pick off Godlike.
and Sylvan finds Delta at the same time. Chibab with a re-peek out, though, into heaven, finds one. You know that they both dropped low. Chibab with the third. Sylvan rounds the corner.
It's just Sylvan and Nakji. Fakes the defuse.
Taps it again. Nakji might think that he's actually on it this time. Doesn't see him. He gives that shot. He knows his position. Sylvan
Oh, this is
trying
crazy.
to fish him.
Oh, Sylvan does it!
He does it again.
A crazy game of hide and go seek. It's 10-1.
They managed to make it happen. I mean, they have to fight tooth and nail to make it. Something that, you know, finally a really great round from Chibab, picking up those 3 kills.
Yep.
Just couldn't quite get the 4th, but I mean, I was talking about it coming into this. Sylvan, it just feels like he is one of the most clutch players that we have in the region right now, and I was just informed that, you know, those those audience members that we're zooming in on, those are his parents. They're here to show their support
Sylvan's
for their
folks,
son.
yeah.
It's great to see now that they're actually able to do that. They don't have to just sit at home and watch. They can come here and show support in the audience itself. Heartwarming to see, and I mean, he is putting on a show for his parents.
Kidding, he's putting on a show for everybody here. This is the last round in the first half here, and it's going to be Spectre buys. Some fandoms,
And,
I
I
guess,
mean,
here.
Godlike he just charges mid.
Yeah.
iRdy drops down. He sees Chibab in sewer. Chibab's calling for some help in the sewer.
Yeah, they're just not making any headway here. Kind of a crazy push that we saw back there for the first kill there on GwangUh. And HANN is in very close proximity to Wix,
Yep.
which apparently doesn't make a difference here for HANN.
I think HANN.
He's like, next location,
He doesn't
rotating
care.
kill.
Yeah, HANN has his movement flow chart kind of set up here. And I mean, now it all just gets slowed down to just a crawl. I mean, Chibab, he's got the Blade Storm, needs to send it on this round. Needs to find value. I mean, he already has it popped, but he needs to find a clean entry.
30초 남았습니다.
they've quietly collected a B.
Pop flash out.
Oh,
There's one.
okay, it starts.
Have they finally managed to break through GODLIKE with another?
Bit of a trade. 2-2 here. HANN and Luke on the move. HANN with the Phantom.
I mean, it's the dynamic duo. Can they pull it off? Oh. I spotted, but he ends up
Beautifully
falling.
done by Chibab.
It's all on Luke. MVP from map 1. Can he clutch this out? Delta manages around the corner. We play ring around the Rosie, but Luke
gets
catches
one.
Chibab. He can
Oh
hold
my
the
God,
half.
he's gonna commit. He's gonna commit to half.
Oh. The warning shot. It draws him off.
Oh!
But he can't
Great
steady
play
it.
there by Delta. 10-2. Dude, that almost was 11-1. Oh man.
This is still so worrisome. I mean, MARU, absolute must win on the pistol round. If they cannot get this, put a fork in it, you know. That'll be WGS locking in, you know, at least overtime. And MARU would have to have the most insane run back. In the past, you know, I'd say stage 1, maybe even a little bit into stage 2 last year. This is 100% able to be pulled off by MARU on split.
They could do it.
But the meta has changed. The dominance from the defender's side, from how we used to see it, it's not nearly as strong. WGS is just making it look like this is a really busted map for defender's side.
For them, it's still strong, apparently.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we're going to go to the next half, and I've got my fingers crossed for a turnaround here for MARU Gaming. Again, you know, when things are this skewed, you know, 10-2, man, those first 2 rounds could not become more important because if WGS wins the first 2 rounds on the attacking side, then it's a fight for MARU Gaming to get to overtime.
Yeah.
And just 1 round screw up from MARU Gaming, and WGS wins and moves on. Again, such a commanding performance. HANN just blowing me away, blowing all the other agents away on MARU Gaming as well.
And this should not only be scaring MARU, who is, you know, just a few rounds away from being knocked into the lower bracket here the first day of the playoffs. This should be scaring everybody else that's out there in this tournament right now.
Yeah.
WGS playing at this level, playing this consistently, is a terrifying prospect because it's the one thing that they've very rarely been able to achieve. And when they do, when those stars align, you get, you know, a 2-0 win over Onslayers. So even if you're DRX already seated forward, you should be looking at this and being like, we might have to be worried about WGS. Where before you would never be concerned about this squad.
Right. Exactly. I mean, this is such a crazy performance from WGS.
I mean, it's a statement game.
Yeah, well said. It is very much a statement game. We're going now to the first round of the second half. And again, these pistol rounds could not be more threatening here for MARU Gaming. You can lose a pistol round and come back normally, but when the score is this skewed, really can't afford that. They're going to come up into A heaven.
Quick push, wall to cut off ropes. Make sure there's no crossfire. Slow to stop the peaks as well.
Nakji here with the shorty, but nobody peeks. Oh!
On jumping around like a madman. Chibab cleans up too.
They're doing it. They're doing it. Just Sylvan remaining here. And he was supposed to just lurk after the plant. So not much of a use for this guy right now.
Yeah, I mean, Sylvan, you're pretty darn clutch, but I don't know if you're this clutch. Imagine if he pulls this off in front of his parents right now.
He's got to wait for that wall to disappear.
All right. I was going to say, Sylvan, I think your parents would give you a hell of a boost in your allowance if you got this clutch. But it's a flawless start to the pistol round for MARU, and that's absolutely must-needed stability.
It's what they need, and it's the only thing they can do if they want to stay in this best of 3, man. It's a big play here. Did not have proper coverage of screens back there.
Little pinch, get that final kill across. So there's one. WGS looks like they're going to play this out normally. I thought maybe they would go for the cheeky force, catch MARU off guard.
Now, I think WGS just wants to play the long game, right? I mean, this is an expected loss. They just give GODLIKE the sheriff to try to get a peek kill and maybe the opportunity for a snowball. but nothing too crazy.
Yeah. So just the Sheriff handed over to Godlike. Chibab, I mean, he's sitting close corner there at A lobby, just waiting underneath the rafters with a judge in hand. Yep, there he is. And it's going to be pretty difficult to displace him from this position, because even if you send the flash through, he's just going to be spamming with the judge.
So they're going to smoke off the main entry over here into A, and they're just looking for peaks. They got to slow play it. Now it's actually a double stack with Crossfire set up for a low entry onto A with the Jet and the Viper. They farm out that orb. That's going to be 2 orbs farmed here. Really trying to capitalize on the other advantages they can get before they try to commit what is probably going to be the A site.
Right from the back, push forward, and there it is. Chibab coming up 3. Yep. This is Judge gameplay.
The thing about the Judge, man, is it's so good at close range, you know? Okay, so this is going to be 10-4.
Yeah. Very little analysis to be done about this round. As the clock drained down, WGS had to go, and the judges are good.
Okay. That's that. Now, again, this third round of the second half, it's going to be, you know, we were talking earlier on about how, like, you can have the normal tit for tat.
Yeah.
This is one where MARU Gaming cannot afford to have that.
Yeah.
So let's see how this goes. They're going to keep the judges, at least 2 of them, the rest Spectres, while WGS is going to buy in to better guns. So they want to try to avoid really tight angles. If they push right up here into mid, this could be problematic as well.
Yeah, now that they know that those weapons are there, they can expect that they're going to be held on to. So you want to just basically think about, you know, the angles here of this map, the tendencies of MARU, where are those judges going to end up? Push in, I mean, Godlike, he's got to know that they could just be boosted on this side of the box. And he actually pulls back away, watching over towards the rope side.
Okay, so they're slowly peeking up into male, but they're not committed yet. Chibab's going to wait up over here in B Heaven. And it looks like they're just going to try to come through Garage, which isn't a bad idea. Because right now, it's only GwangUh with the Spectre. They would have just kind of a better fight with the range that they're at from the B pillar over here. And the judges, the Jet with the judge isn't going to be down there as quickly.
Oh. They're right next to each other. HANN waiting this out, spots one in the corner. Swings out, finally gets the kill. He's looking for a little bit more, but GwangUh says no. Puts him down, it's a 1-for-1.
Oh!
Push in, I'm ready, finds Nakji, takes the time to pop the heal on himself.
Already only 5 bullets in the chamber. It's all going to come down over here to Godlike. Oh, no way, no how. 10-5. Let's do this.
Okay.
5 more wins, and we're tied up 10-10.
MARU so far looking a lot more like everybody's on the same page here. They're executing well on this defense.
You could feel the tension here from MARU Gaming as well, because they've started it.
Yeah.
There was despair before, but now there's hope. But they have to keep the streak going.
Yep. Any round win pickups here for WGS is devastating for MARU, but nice little clean out here.
Yeah, huge plays there from Wix as well.
Yep, I mean, having the weapon recovered gives him that Phantom, and now Chibab hands it off, picks up an Operator. You can find value here that things are going to get even more dire, and Wix already gets one.
Whoa,
Godlike.
all right. Meanwhile, somewhere else, there's 2 more kills, and now we're down to just 3 WGS players.
And, yep, they are just going to rip them limb from limb. Luke, the only one left standing. And they know where he is.
Comes back out again over here, looking for a pick or anything as we wait for this round to wrap up here. 10-6, soon to be upon us.
All right. TP's back out. Here's the push from Garage. Oh, he turns away for just a moment.
Oh, sees the hand of the gun.
Yep. I don't know if he exactly noticed GwangUh.
Luke wish he had shorter arms there, no doubt.
Oh, push is coming in. The dog, the gravity well, everything flared, and Wix will just round the corner.
And it's nothing you can do in that scenario, but it's another flawless here. It's MARU. They shrink they shrink this down, this lead. 4 more rounds.
Okay, pump the brakes. We're gonna go to a timeout. And I think this is a much needed timeout here. Because WGS, you know, I don't want to say they were resting on their laurels here, but the distance between a 10-2 and a 10-6 is huge.
Yes.
Especially as, you know, things are snowballing here in the second half for MARU Gaming.
I mean, they need to be concerned. They now, you know, have that confirmation that Chibab's got the operator. He also has a Bladestorm as a backup. So if he's situated on a site and they are applying a good amount of pressure and they displace him, he can just pop that Bladestorm and try to go ham. So they need to be wary of that. See what the coaching staff is able to get through to them here.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to run over you, Achilles. I feel like they just need to eke out those wins. I mean, it's a marathon right now for MARU Gaming. It's one of those, like, flawless speed runs they're trying to do. They haven't taken damage yet.
Yeah.
But, you know, all they have to do is screw up once or twice here, and the run's over. Where WGS needs to pick the most important moments in this later part of the second half and try to get a win.
Yeah.
And then try to capitalize that and try to push through to that 13.
And kicking and screaming, you know, dragging everybody over the line. Doesn't matter if it's that. Doesn't matter if you're barely scraping by. I mean, WGS at this point. I mean, both of these teams, realistically, at this point, just want to get those wins on the board. Momentum is on MARU's side. They've got really nicely built up coffers here. You can see 2 members sitting on above 6,000 credits. Wick's likely to just go ahead and cap after this round. So we've got a lot of money for WGS to try to chew through.
Oh! Gets the elbow of iRdy.
I mean, tapped in the head there through the corner of the wall. Barely survives, and Chibab gets the kill in the end. Now HANN tagged up as he goes across main over towards ramp.
And they're going to push up in A heaven here.
HANN manages to find him. He will go down. Just taking too much damage, and Gravity Well holds him in place. Still advantage here for the side of MARU. As I say that, though, Sylvan trades back, ends up dying.
Chibab drops him. And now it's just Luke and Godlike. Spike in hand of Luke right now. Oh my god, it gets that kill on a Chibab with the Vandal.
He was just perfectly poised, ready for that. He knew the swing was going to come through. It's a good read there by Luke, who comes up with another. But can he clutch it? A 1v1. He's got plenty of time, though. He does not have to commit to this site.
He could fake going to B. He could actually go to B. But this is much tougher right now for Wix. Wix is going to stay just outside of screens and maybe wait for that audible cue over at the A site plant. But this looks like it's going to be jettisoned into B.
See how they play this out. I mean, Wix, limited util available for him. He's got that pit, but
yeah,
so very ill-advised. I don't know if you wanna pop that.
Yeah.
He didn't
well,
have
also keep in mind they need to like win here. So maybe you want to save that for another round.
Well, there's the plant. Just waits it out.
And it looks like this is going to be a plant for garage, or at least to make it look like it's for garage. He's actually going to tuck into box.
Try to keep him guessing. He doesn't know which way he's going to be coming from.
This is a lot of angles to clear. Wix peers up into heaven, but it's going to be the alley where the push starts.
Luke's just going to be, I mean, ears to the floor, hoping and praying that he can hear anything, any kind of footstep.
And
but that trademark has to be cleared.
Yeah, there's...
Oh,
God.
Okay.
He whiffed the trademark.
Well, now he knows. There's not enough time to rotate around through heaven, so he should know that he's out on the site right now. Poison Orb is thrown down, and he clears the corner, and Luke comes up with 3 to stop the win streak in its tracks.
That was pretty sick. Again, it's just a tense moment there. The 11th win put on the board there for WGS. The next step is 12. Whereas MARU Gaming, they lost some time on that speed run.
Yeah.
They're trying to do everything perfectly. They've got to keep the combo going, and it was dropped. There aren't many more opportunities left on split.
No, there are not. Pressure continuing to mount. Wix is going to be sending the pit here in mid.
Yeah.
To gain control.
And this is going to, be a strain here for circulation in the middle. So WGS might have to heavy commit either through B or through A. I doubt they'll actually push into mid and try to kill the Viper.
That would be a very Han thing to do. But
Just dash it and shoot him down.
Yeah, I think that I think that the coach is
And do all of that while the cursor, the crosshair's green too. It's like, you're crazy, man.
Yeah, can't see anything.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm shooting at.
Okay, there's a smoke. Chibab, the lone member at A. And they're just creeping across. I mean, he doesn't want to go for the straight shot to give away his position. Just push out of here.
Chibab, if they do come in here, oh no, they're not even going to go to A.
They're rotating back.
Yep, and they're not going to go through sewers either. They're going to do a long rotation over here. Forward position right now for Nakji with an operator.
They might just get funneled right into him, though. Nakji just holding the... Go back. Okay.
No, he just wants
Miner set up, and they've spotted him now. Now they know it's an op. They pop the Nebula. There's the
that
shorty.
was so good. That was so sick.
A major shot down there. Looks for a little bit more. Tailwind forward. Han gets on top of him. They get the res off, and Han goes down. Over here in the corner, Wick spraying away, but he can't get the eliminations. Instead, it's going to be GwangUh who manages to find another. Sylvan around the corner, picks up a second. Gonna try to teleport. They're running out of time. They need to get the plane down. The flank from Sylvan is absolutely massive. He's looking for the fourth, and he's gonna get it. Chibab, I don't know if that was a no-scope at the end, but man, Sylvan broke open the sight, and that might have just broken the spirits of MARU.
Oh man, I mean, this is it. No more mistakes, no more errors, no more round losses for MARU Gaming, or their story for today ends here. WGS with, what was actually a pretty chaotic back and forth here. Ultimately, they got that final flank set up perfectly over here with the, the Omen Shroud stepping to the side, a surprise angle that let them clear all that out.
Man, I mean, you can see right there at the end, we cut the camera, but Chibab about to put his head in his hands, knowing that, he needed to go big, but there was just so little that he could do. As Luke leads the way.
So pressure builds over here onto A. Retracted positions here for MARU Gaming onto A as well, but there's actually Bix pushing sewers. Being a bit of a Ninja Turtle here. Coming from behind. Oh, okay.
Investigating here is, all right, Nakji. With a judge, shuts down Han. Trying to force his position with a fragment. And they will wrap back around.
Oh no, and Wix is actually for a second turning around.
Bob. Oh, somehow actually doesn't get that kill. And now it's just Luke.
This is no fun for Luke. This is so tough.
And there you go.
It 12-7.
Okay. Playing now for the OT.
OT go. Keep the dream alive.
I mean, guys, if you want to see this go to overtime and, especially go to a map 3, I hope you're sending MARU Gaming your energy right now in the chat, because they absolutely need it.
Chibab with the operator once more. Again, WGS needs one more win here in the next 5 rounds. MARU Gaming needs 5. All of them.
Yeah. And then
go
2
big
more
or
after
go
that.
Home.
Okay, that's a good start. Godlike. I mean, Chibab, he pushes well out onto mid-plat. And that swing right there, that jiggle peek, it just comes out way too wide. Easy pickup there.
Sylvan not finding anything with those sheriff shots. Again, a broke round here for WGS. And it's looking like it here as far as the kill feed's going.
Han sees him. He doesn't pull the trigger. Let's see if he re-peeks as Nakji just keeps Luke out of the B site.
Yeah.
GwangUh gets the finish.
1 by 1 in this round. WGS players disappearing.
Oh.
Their faces on the backs of milk cartons.
Near miss, but he gets the follow-up shot.
There's another one. Only one more left over before we get into this next round here, which will be much more impactful than the one we have here. Chibab.
4 kills. A gorgeous follow-up flawless round to the previous one. 4 more. Do you have it in you, MARU? Show me what you got.
I mean, this is the round where they certainly can, man.
Yeah.
I mean, again, not all rounds are created equally, and this one certainly was. And despite all the amazing shots here, especially from Chibab, the reality is it's marshals and sheriffs. You need to have, especially at the start of the round, some kind of really good first engage, and then you start to cycle the good weapons back in. They never found it, and it's hard when you've got a jet on split that's, you know, going all over the place.
What is this lineup?
See if there's any agents in that skyscraper.
That
What?
seemed like that was a mistake.
I don't think that's supposed to hit the sign.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
I don't know.
Takes a lot of damage, has to be healed.
I was like, is there a third floor to this level?
Like, well, there's gonna be such a big brain knife, and then it just, it's already, it's so
production
high
set
in
it
the
up
air.
though. Props to production, they did set it up.
Yeah.
Now at least we know people at home won't be trying that. Oh, it's okay. I saw this in a competitive match.
It does nothing at all.
Yeah.
But it looks really cool.
If Jet's jumping up by that sign, you know.
Oh, going on the flank, the pop flash out, and HANN barely escapes. It's all cleared. Okay. He'll just spray the Raptors and gets the kill. Now the wall's up. GODLIKE is back into the fight.
And this is the round they want to snowball it. They've made it a 5 versus 4 now. Chibab still with the operator, down in the bottom of B. Just looking for any forehead to pop out of there and shoot.
All right.
Okay.
Start moving out. Chibab got one. How many more does he have? They're running out of time. They need to get the plant down. The blades are out. Delta falls and Chibab is
They're
out of
doing
the
it.
fight.
Spike going down. It's planted. This makes just Nakji and Wix remaining here. One in heaven, one coming through alley.
Well, 2v4.
It's tough, but not impossible.
Pressure right now, which is insane. And Luke gets Nakji. It's all on Wix. GODLIKE, he's on the hunt. They are just basically shoulder to shoulder,
Yeah,
just around the corner. The Wix, I mean, I don't know realistically what you're doing
I
right
don't know
now.
what you're supposed to do. And I mean, there's not
This
enough
is just
time in a round itself to do this. Is Wix just going to sit there? What are we doing?
Is this just a preserve the KDA thing? Or is this a
Could be.
PC, check him PC issue?
I don't think